Woo! Woo! Holy moly! Tell you what, I'm excited, guys. This is the last walk till we get out to the shore, and my family's already out there. There's another car here, so maybe we'll bump into another rock hounder. But let's go enjoy ourselves. Let's see what we got out there today. Beautiful day. Hello everyone, this is Fred with Just One More Rock. Well, the family wanted to get out rock hounding again, so we headed out to our favorite place in Washington, and we're gonna try it again. Last time we found some pretty good chunks with some nice color, and they're already starting off giving me calls that they're finding some things, so let's see what we got out there. Hope you enjoy. All right, Mama Nature, we're here. We're ready to enjoy all of your gifts. I hope you share something with us that's really nice. Everyone will appreciate it. Well, 2 minutes in, here's some that my youngest found. A couple of them are pretty nice. Some pretty cool inclusions. This has actually got some beautiful colors, but very fractured up, so we'll decide if we're taking it. But he found it, so he'll probably take it. Let's go catch up. Here's a couple nice pieces Riv found. Look at the texture on that. Nice. Good job, Rivs. This is only a small piece, but it looks like it has some nice colors. Oh yeah, see, there's some neat inclusion type stuff going on in there. So let's see what we got here. Probably just another seam. Some of them have some really nice colors. Yeah, it's not too bad. Right in here. Oh, what'd I say? Right in here. There's some nice stuff. Here's a few that I found. This one right here in the back is really nice. That white is just an example so you can see how white some of the material can be, but I'm dropping that one. Keeping these two, see what we got. River picked up this one. Some nice stuff going right on in there, so look forward to getting a cut on that. And then River pulling out a banger. Check that out. Yeah. Have to get over to Kay's and let us cut that one. Wonder if there's a glow in that. Yeah, a little bit on that edge. So River's behind me. I got a couple more of us out there. Now where the water's generally the best, because all of this gets covered in like a slime that turns into gray, I'm gonna walk this area and see what got pushed up this season. Got one right here. Some of these have some nice kind of cloudy inclusions. Yeah, that one's not too fractured up. That's probably worth bringing home. Little snake critter out there. We can usually pick up some clam fossils and sometimes a few little other extras. Mostly clam, but we're going to look around and see if there's any exposed. Check out this nodule. You think there's anything in that? Should we try to open it up? Oh, look it. It wanted to do it on its own. Whoa. Let's check that out closer. Maybe there's something in here. I think there is. Just can't tell. Let me go hit that in some water. Be a little clam nodule in there. Maybe I'll see if I can break it more. Here's another couple really nice ones. Very nice. This might be something. Oh yeah, I think it's part of a snail or something. Have to look at that closer. This is one that's looking like it could be a chunker. You just never know. But the shape of it looking like it's deep. So let's check it out. Oh, I might be right. Oh, I sure hope this is something. This would be the biggest one I found today so far. So that's good. It's got some blues in it. I can see that. Maybe not the biggest piece, but definitely not the smallest. And what did I get there? Oh, right. Yeah. Check out that formation. Something different going on in there, and the rest of that light blue stuff is nice. There's some clouding in there. Oh, so glad I didn't miss that one. Very cool. This one on the surface looks like all the sand eroded around it. A lot of this Washington stuff is very pitted, so you can't use it. But, you know, you got to pick them all up to find out. Just noticed this one. Ooh. Yeah, there's some pretty stuff in there. And I just turned. Nice clear. Ooh, I love when you have a texture like that. So cool. So the dry shore is producing. Look at that. Pretty, pretty. Can't wait till we wet these up and let you see them. Nice. And then what do we have there? Some sort of fossil in there? I don't know. I might have to try. The last one I couldn't open up, so didn't bring the tools for that today. I don't know if you can see right in the middle there, but there is actually a fossil imprint of like a shell. But this is a big piece, and I tried to clack it around, couldn't break it, so I just might leave it. I'm stopping to pick this one up and show you that one. Yeah. So my tenacious wife and my youngest went out that way because my youngest said, you know, I'm leaving a lot of the small stuff because I really want to find a big boy. So he's happy now. You know why? Oh, what? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh, let's bring this to the shore. He brought me this just now. I cannot believe he found this. Woo! Woo! Holy moly. The blues and the colors in that. Okay, you're gonna hear from me. My saw would not even touch this. Yes! There's some other nice ones I picked up. Don't know if you can really see that, but there's some definitely nice colors in there. Some nice stripes. A lot of nice stuff out here today. Yup. Just a few others that I found crossing back and forth, getting buckets. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I like that. Interesting piece. Make sure we get all the critters off of it. Probably not as cool as it looks from down here, from up here, but... Oh, actually, there's some really nice stuff in the white. Yeah. See what we got here. Actually, I was going to throw that away, but look at, there's some green in there. Okay, it's coming. Let's see how many rocks we can find walking this little bar. I'm going to start right here. Oh, you can't tell. There we go. But this is a pretty one. Oh, look at that. Nice. All right, let's see what else we got. Because you know they're here. Little white piece right here. Not too much, that'll go. What else? What else? What else? You know it's here, like I said. Oh. Let's get in on this. Yeah. I'm so happy. The water level is now low enough for me to cross over onto the other island. I love it. Let's see what we can find over here. Starting with right there. Let me go in for that. I gotta empty my hand. First couple grabs from this side, not too bad. That's beautiful right there. One of these nice blue slabs or seams. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna do some grabs and then show you what I got at the end. So what'd you think? What a crazy day. That dude found a monster, man. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was just absolutely ridiculous. His biggest agate. I can't wait to get home and find out how heavy that thing was. It was amazing. Back home, and here are some more of my youngest son's rocks. He prefers to remain nameless, so that's why I just say my youngest most of the time. And so yeah, there's a couple nice chunkers in there. A little slice of that would be nice. This one's got some interesting stuff happening all up in there, and some nice light blue and some quartz happening on that side. This one, just nice bluish color. Too bad that there's a lot of layering in there, because that might make it hard to be usable material, but you never know. This one's sick. I think this one needs to take an acid bath so we get all that texture. Huge plate. Love it. And then of course he had the beast. That's what we're gonna name it. But let's see what else we have. Here's some that River found. Got that big boy right here. It's very nice. This funky skin one that's greenish blue. This one's kind of cool. It's got some nice little dendrites in there. And there's a nice bluish green color to that one. This cherty chert here, or jasper maybe, has some interesting texture right here in color. I don't think it goes into the rock. Maybe it was connected from here this way, but we're interested. And then this other guy here, which I think has a bunch of inclusions if you can see inside. So that's where we stand. Oh, and do you think I should challenge Riv to a cutoff? Maybe they pick one from today, I pick one from today, we cut them, and see who wins. Let you guys decide who's the winner. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Here's some of Angie's finds. This one's really nice. I don't know if it's all picking up, especially in this overcast. But this is a nice piece to turn into a heart. She doesn't know it yet, but it will be a heart for her at some point. And this piece is crazy. It is deep, deep dark. And there's some sort of inclusions in there that almost look like flash, but they're not. I don't think they can't be. But this thing needs to get cut or polished or something. It's a really neat piece. Very intriguing to me. I'll move over here. It's a very cool textured piece. The shape. I like that one. And then this is her big piece of the day. I like what's going on here. Some ghostly clouding. Interesting textures. Some of this might be working its way into that common opal. I think we're gonna have to get a slice of that just to get a taste of what's on the inside. Num num. Alright, good job, Ange. Love ya. Alright, see what's next. And then I have some too, although a few of them might have been mixed up with what River found, because I don't remember a couple of them. But this one is just a nice deep chalcedony, possibly agate, it's hard to tell. This also just has a nice color. I want to get a slab out of that or something at some point, maybe. There's another interesting one. Love the transitions in between. Looks like Phineas. You know, Phineas and Ferb. A little bit. I don't know. Kind of a face rock. But actually the details are in there. You just can't see them out here very much. Some of these, including from everyone's group, might end up in the studio for some pics. This was just interestingly textured. I can spit that one out. And a few here that would not do any justice for me to really be looking at out here, because the details are very fine, and might have like a little druzy pocket that won't pick up with the light out here. And then a few that I would like to cut, because it looks like there's some nice stuff in there. This has just got me nuts because it's all kinds of different layers and colors. Look how deep that is. Where's that transition happen? Is it all blue on one side, brown on the other? I don't know. And then there's this material out here that kind of drives me nuts. I have a box full of it and I haven't really cut into it. It's got this like black, spacey, spotted material. I don't know if it's like a flint or a chert or what it is, but one of these days, another video with lots of cuts with that material. All right, in the studio to show off some rocks a little bit better, and I'll start with myself. So this is my head rock, face rock. I don't know, kind of look like Phineas of Phineas and Ferb, but maybe it's a squirrel or a fox or something like that. I don't know. But when we take the stills, you'll be able to see that there's actually some really nice material in there. There's a lot of this type of material at this Washington location. Very banded. I guess you'd say horizontally, but maybe it's just grain. Maybe this is a piece of pet wood, which I'm horrible at identifying. You let me know what you guys think. I'll definitely have to get some up close, but that's all little pockets with druzy, tiny little crystals. This is another one that I love, that outside texture. Yep. And there's some agate banding right in there too. Almost looks like it probably would have been a maybe like a geode. But that's the part I got. I'm happy with it. And this little thing isn't major, but I'm pretty sure that's like a limb cast piece. And I'm really fond of limb casts, so I'm showing it to you. All right, got myself some sort of little fossil piece. I don't really know what it is, and it almost looks a little smashed. But you can see the shell shaped, curled through. I don't know. If anyone knows what it might be, let me know. And this one was just a weird one. It was quite a mix of host, but I like the surface. I like how there's all these cross sections in there. It's really odd. So we're going to hit this with UV before we wrap up and see if it gives us a little glow. I have no idea what material it is. Again, if you got some comments, I'll take them. So we're going to show off river stuff. Start by showing you a clam fossil that they picked up. Those can be found in that wall that I was showing you earlier in the video. Okay, here's an interesting piece. Very pitted. Not a lot you can do with it. More of a specimen piece. Got some light green in there. Soft blue mix. Very crystalline surface here. Quite sparkly to me. I don't know if you can pick that all up. Maybe the still pics will show it. Interesting piece either way. interesting formation and layers on this one, I think. There's some pretty strong blue in that. But it's pretty layered. You can see all the striations or whatever you want to call it. That almost looks like Freddy Krueger's face a little bit. I don't know. Neat piece. That'll have to get cut into, but that's for River to do. This is an interesting one in its formation. There's some dendrite inclusions in there and some cool layering within here, which I can't get in focused. But most of this section is probably not to be used. Probably have to slice it right down here and see if we can pull something out of here for a cab. But again, that's a River cut, so they'll do what they want to do with it. This is River's beast. Yeah, again, lots of fractures, but still definitely some pretty material in there that can get harvested, I believe, with the right saw. Okay, coming at you. On to my wife Angie's stuff. This is a pretty cool piece. This is her biggest piece of the day. I think if I could harvest some of that right there out of it, that'd be really nice. I might also be able to get a little something out of here, slabbing across like that. Some nice lines in there. Cool piece. And here's that piece that I said could make a nice heart. It's already got the shape of it. Fracture only goes through this outside skin, so I could probably make something like this. Something like that, yeah? But you can see that again, it's got that banding going this way, what I'm calling horizontal banding. We also have this nice piece. Little dendrites in there, some little polka dots. Nice texture, nice shape. Pretty good rock, if I do say so myself. Look at all that. Yeah. And this is my favorite piece from Ange. I do not know what's going on there. Absolutely dark, either reddish brown. And let's see if I can pick it up in here. Where is it? Right in here. I'm pretty sure it's inclusions, but I swear it almost gives a fire opal feel. So I'm not sure how I'm going to manage this one. Maybe just start polishing it straight across here. Just see what I get. And then maybe turn it into a freeform pendant if I can. I don't know, but I love this stuff. This is so deep and beautiful. Yeah. Good job, Ange. All right, on to my son's prizes. Let's see this. Look at that. I had a couple small pieces that I thought I was going to show you, but then he found this big monster. And yeah, why would I show you mine? Look at that. Chunky. The texture is fantastic. I think it might take a acid bath, get really white and cleaned up. That would be nice. Woo, that was awesome. Never found a piece this big. one location in Washington that we go to is really heavy on this greenish blue material. The only thing again is that a lot of the material from this location has cracks or layers that just break apart. Now this, I might be able to split that way and get a slab out of this half. It's pretty colors. Definitely have to show you the winner of the day. Oh, smokes, bro. I'm shaking. Yeah, it's so heavy holding it out here. It's a beast. We're going to have to get some photos up close while I'm putting it down because it's heavy. So what do you think this beast weighs? I tell you, it's a thick one, very dense, very heavy. For sure. Why don't you make a mental guess, and after the pictorial, we'll throw it on a scale and see how close you were. And you can be honest and tell me how close you were in the comments. Or you can lie and tell me how close you were in the comments. Whatever works for you, just throw it in the comments. We've got 5 cut rocks to reveal, so let's start with this one. Number 1, boom. All right, not too bad. The details will show in the pics, though. Let's go, next one. The next one here. 1, 2, 3. Oh. All right. There's that horizontal banding that I'm speaking about a lot out here in Washington, or in this location. Not too bad. This one I know to be my son's, so let's see what we got. Boom! Ho! Yeah, boy, that's nice. Oh, that could be some cool stuff if we can work our way around those cracks, although they look a little filled, so that could be good. All right. Oh, there's a lot going on in there. I like it. Oh, dendrites. All kinds of other inclusions. Hey, and it looks like a fish. Maybe I slap that out into a fish. A little bit of a fatter fish here. All right, that one's cool. And I was really interested in this one because of the weird thing that it had going on here in the center. So let's see what that leads for us. 1, 2, 3, boom! Oh, heck yes. All right, look at that inclusion there. That piece of host rock, what I just called inclusion, that piece of host rock just really sets it off. That could be a really cool cab right there. Look at all the detail around that. All right, so nice. Very cool, very, very cool. Let's see how much this bad boy weighs. $19.65 ounces. So almost 20 pounds. What a beast. Yeah. Well, that's it. We had a fantastic time. My youngest found that big boy, and whew, that's a crazy, crazy agate. Can't believe he found that out here, but I kinda can. That's why we love it here. Well, remember, when you think it's time to go, there's always just one more rock. Take care, everyone.